Hello, Artful Manifestors. Thank you for joining me today. I'm super excited that you're here, and I'm super excited about today's reading. In today's reading, you get to decide what the topic is. All you have to do is hold that intention in your mind, a loose, general question, open-ended question or topic before I reveal the cards. And then once I reveal the cards, you may even sense before I reveal the cards which one you're most drawn to, but in a moment I'll reveal the cards and you can let your intuition guide you as to which reading best matches your question or intention. And you can even hold different questions, different topics for each reading. Before I reveal the cards, though, I do want to tell you that I'm giving away a free personalized tarot reading. And all you have to do to qualify is like this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and type Strawberry Moon in the comment section below. I'll be announcing the winner on June 21st, the next full moon. And today is the new moon, so I am announcing this term's winner. And for the past couple of weeks, people have been posting the light in me sees the light in you. And if you've done that and you subscribe to the channel, then you have qualified. And today's winner is Nathan Parker. Nathan Parker, 5958. Congratulations. Please join me in congratulating Nathan Parker. I'll be posting this in my community page and in the comments below. If you ever have a question about who's won, then you just know you can always look at the community page to find out. If you're interested in a personalized reading and you don't want to wait until you win one, you'd like one sooner, you can go to my website and you can purchase a personalized tarot reading. The website is www.artfulmanifesting.com. All right, let's get into the reading. So hold your question or your intention in your mind as I reveal the cards and let your intuition guide you. For pile number 1, we have the carnelian stone along with the ash tree. And for pile number 2, we have pink opal along with mushroom. And for pile number 3, we have serpentine along with honeybee. So whichever card and or crystal you're most drawn to is probably the reading meant for you. Of course, you're always welcome to go back and listen to 2 or even all 3 of the readings and hold a different question, topic, intention in your mind as you watch that reading. You'll find a link to the readings in the description box below. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose the carnelian stone. And the carnelian stone is also called the stone of luck or lucky stone. It helps to increase your prosperity and attract new resources. It also helps to improve your self-esteem, your creativity, your passion, increase love of all kinds. You also chose the card Ash Tree. And the ash tree in Norse mythology is considered to be the tree of life. It's a very mystical, magical tree. It's a tree considered the tree of initiation. It's a tree that helps with loneliness and helps to increase our communication between the other realm and this realm. Very powerful tree. Now, when I look at this card, of course, I see all the green. So I do see prosperity and growth in it immediately. So we'll see how the energy of the carnelian and the ash combine with the rest of your cards to answer your question. What can you tell us about pile number 1's question, situation, what answer do you have for pile number 1? I do put the names of all the cards that I use in the description box below if that's something you're interested in. Opportunity. I love that. That goes right along with the message of the carnelian and the energy that I was receiving from the ash tree card. We see all of this abundance. It looks like gold coins raining down on this person. So hopefully prosperity, resources in some way, shape, or form that you haven't attracted before that you'll be attracting now. All right, let's get one of these oracle cards and find out what is it that Spirit wants to tell you about the question that you have in mind. All right, friendship. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. So what that tells me is that there are resources available in the form of people, whether these are people that you currently know that are present in your life, or these are people that you seek out, but that some way, shape, or form, there are people that are going to bring you opportunities to attract new resources or more resources, prosperity in your life, and opportunities in general. All right, let's see what else we can find out. Oh, that is too many. Let's take this one. Eagle, freedom. So perhaps what you are seeking is freedom. And of course, one way to gain that freedom is through resources and opportunities. Opportunities to become independent from people and situations that may otherwise restrict your movement, your growth, your freedom, your choice. So I do see that being something coming your way, freedom. All right, let's draw another oracle card. It's interesting because I went to pick up the cards and then I had to individually pick up 4 cards. And it's like Spirit was really trying to point out to me those 4 cards. Not those specific cards, but the fact that I had to pick up 4 of them. And so I feel that 4 may be a significant number, whether it's 4 new opportunities that are coming towards you, 4 new resources, 4 opportunities, something like that. All right. We have trader, exchange energy to create abundance. All right. Very nice. And if you heard my dog leaving the room at that time and now barking in case you didn't hear her before. All right, so she left the room and then she came back and then she left the room and she came back. And so what that tells me is that there's something perhaps that you can invest in that's going to give you a return. Now, this doesn't have to be a financial investment, although it could, but there's some kind of energy that you invest, whether it's bartering or a financial energy, time, something that you're investing that's going to return that investment. It's going to multiply it. So again, it says exchange energy to create abundance. And then we also have eagle. Okay, look at that, 2 eagles. So the eagle is definitely significant in this reading. See from a higher perspective. So seen from a bird's eye view, changing your perception. There's some resource that you already have available that you're not tapping into, is one of the messages. And then the other message is to broaden your search. So they're showing me some of you getting on the internet and searching for something, and they're saying to broaden your search, and you're going to find more resources. There's something in the way that you're phrasing it, or just some topic altogether that you're missing, but there are resources available. All right, let's get some tarot cards now and see what other messages we can get from Spirit about pile number 1's question. What can you tell us about pile number 1's question? All right, 4 of Swords. So the 4 of Swords is normally about rest and recuperation. What they're showing me in this card is this fish. And I'm hearing the word fertilize. So there's something, some seeds, some projects, some relationship, whatever that energy is something that's already been planted, been not just set in an intention, but set into motion. Something that's already set into motion that just needs a little bit fertilization, a little bit nurturing, whether it's a relationship or a creative project. There's something that you already have that if you invest more energy into it, just a little bit more, you're going to get a positive return and a return of abundance. So they're showing me, for example, a plant that's maybe needs water or a little bit of fertilizer, and then it just blooms and blossoms. So the plant's already planted, it's not in seed, it's already grown, but it just needs the right nurturance to really bloom and blossom and yield what it's meant to yield abundantly. All right, 3 of Cups, celebration. I love that. And I love that that's coming out underneath this friendship card. So definitely there's going to be success in some investment. Whatever you've been putting your energy into, you continue to nurture it, fertilize it, take care of it, give it attention, and you are going to have something to celebrate. So these two want to come out. All right, we have the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So both of these cards they came out at the same time, and they're very practical energy. There's also a bear on either side of this King of Pentacles and a bear here. And there are 3 bears here. So if bears are significant to you, that is a message meant specifically for you. Or it could be a sign to look for in your opportunities. In addition to the bear message, what I'm really noticing is how this King of Pentacles is holding on to the branches of this tree. And at the root of the tree is the earth. So it's talking about this, nurturing this holistic approach, not just fertilizing one area of your life, but fertilizing many areas of your life, including yourself, taking care of different aspects of yourself, different aspects of your life, and then seeing this abundance across the board. And the King of Pentacles, of course, is a very practical, mature, methodical person. As is the Hierophant, very structured, setting a plan and then taking steps to follow these plans, setting intentions and then taking practical steps, being diligent to work towards that goal. In addition, the Hierophant is a very spiritual person, a spiritual card, and eagles are also symbols of spirituality. Eagles are that connection to spirit because they are able to fly. The Hierophant, like the ash, is the bridge between the divine world and the earthly world. And the King of Pentacles is able to combine those two energies to create in the earthly realm. So there's this message of this evolutionary leap in your spirituality and it being reflected, ground into, perceived, and experienced in the 3D. When we look at this eagle card, we see it flying very high. And so what that tells me is that spiritually, you are about to experience this elevation in your spiritual understanding, in your spiritual abilities. And you're going to be able to use that energy to create abundance across the board in many areas, all areas of your life. And in this eagle card, we see this eagle about to capture, seize what it is focused on. So what I see is that you are about to accomplish your goal, the goal that you have in the 3D world, a very tangible goal. Really nice. And I see you celebrating. I also see your ancestors with you, with the eagles and the bears, and they are celebrating with you as well. When I look at this King of Pentacles, I see this upward facing triangle and this downward facing triangle. And again, what that tells me is that you are really creating the life that you want. When I pulled the Trader card, what came to mind is one of the recent readings that I did. I don't know if you got that specific reading or not. If you did, please let me know in the comments. But in that reading, I mentioned charging for your gifts, being, giving something away for free that you could be charging others for. And as soon as I saw this card, that was the energy that I got. And I also got a message of putting energy into nurturing something, really nurturing yourself. And I think this is about that spiritual leap that you are about to experience, really investing in your own spirituality, connecting with your ancestors and your guides, and getting real confirmation and validation about that. Lots of nice messages coming through in your reading, pile number 1. Really excited for you. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose the pink opal, which is connected to the heart chakra. It helps to imbue a very calm, tranquil energy, helps to heal the heart, especially of a broken heart. You also chose the card Mushroom, and we see these little eyes. So there could be a message of you gaining sight, gaining vision of something. And of course, mushrooms are key in nature in breaking things down into smaller components so that those elements can be used as resources by other life forms. So they are a symbol of transformation, taking things that are dead, decaying, dying, and processing them into basic elements for future life. They're also key in the communication between different species of trees and plants through their mycelium network, and not just the communication, but they're conduits of needed nutrients for those plants and trees. So we'll see how the energies of your pink opal and the mushroom card play into the rest of your message for the question that you have, pile number 2. I do put the names of all the cards that I use in the description box below if that's something that you're interested in. All right, we have the situation will improve. Love that. That's a great answer already. Let's draw a card from this oracle deck. What else can you tell us about pile number 2 situation question? Oh, there we go. 2 cards flew out. We have moon energy, surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. All right, that's the second calming energy. We also got that from the pink opal. And protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. You are loved and protected. Things are improving. The situation is improving, pile number 2. Let's get another message from this card, this oracle deck. Here we go. Feathers, look at that. Your angels are with you, pile number 2. They are surrounding you. You are loved and protected. That message is really coming through very strong for you. You're going through a transformation, and any difficulty you have been experiencing is being cleared away and healed and transformed into something positive that you can use in this next leg of your journey. Dream and journey. I just said journey. Wow. Yes, dream and journey. So they're saying to focus on what you want. And if you've just experienced a disappointment, a setback, a heartbreak, it's easy to get caught up in that loss, in that grief. but what they want you to focus on is how you want to feel in the future, and to keep working towards that, keep looking for evidence of that. All right, let's get some tarot now and see what other messages Spirit has for you, pile number 2. Things are getting better. Oh, okay, here we go. These 3 came out together, so let's look at them. The 6 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the High Priestess. So I'm getting a very similar energy as I got from pile number 1 with this mushroom card with the eyes on it. You know, a really strong message of your third eye and crown chakra being very open, and you getting this perspective, this vision of the other realm. And of course, the Hierophant is also that bridge, that connection between the spirit world, the divine, and the physical world, the 3D world. The High Priestess is very intuitive, and we see with this web radiating from her head that she is tuned into the collective consciousness. We see the Hierophant receiving through their crown chakra divine communications. The 6 of Pentacles is a card of balance. It's also a card of achievement and success. And we see this figure here holding a peace pipe. So again, we have this message of peace coming into your life. And they're directing my attention to the natural ebb and flow of life. So they're wanting me to remind you that what you experience in life is like the waves of an ocean. It's like being on a seesaw up and down. In order to go up, you have to come down. It's this ebb and flow. It's a balance. And not only are you becoming aware of this balance and seeing this balance, experiencing it, you are getting great success in communicating with Spirit. They're leaving you signs and synchronicities. You're noticing them, and your third eye and crown chakra are really opening up to communicating to that other realm. Let's see if we can get a couple more cards, or at least one more. What else would you like pile number 2 to know? All right, we have Princess of Cups. Yes. So the Princess of Cups is in pursuit of the Holy Grail. And we see this transformation from watery creatures to creatures in flight. We have dolphins and sea turtles, flying fish, and then this dove in flight. So there's this message of your emotions leading you to this spiritual freedom, this spiritual enlightenment. And they really want you to understand, again, that any kind of uncomfort that you've experienced, that's part of that ebb and flow. And to ask for their guidance as to what it's showing you, how it's directing you and expanding your spiritual journey. Really nice, pile number 2. Let's just see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Wands. Love that. Really powerful. And what they're really showing me in this card is, look at this. Not only does she have a halo, but look at this energy above her crown chakra. You really are experiencing this powerful spiritual evolution. And definitely some of you are doing some kind of work at night. So some of you are conscious of this. You may be doing rituals at night, working with moon energy, and some of you may be receiving downloads at night from the moon during your dreams. And they are encouraging you to write down your dreams, because you're going to be really amazed at how prophetic and insightful they are. Remember, in this card, it did say dream and journey. So some of you, again, are dreaming and doing astral travel while you dream. Others are really communicating, some of you are really communicating with your guides, with your angels, with your ancestors in your dreams. So you're really being guided to write your dreams down, create a dream journal if you don't have one already, and ask before you go to sleep, ask your angels, your guides, to help you to remember your dreams when you wake up in a way that you understand. And they're saying that you can also ask specific questions. So if you want to gain clarity, understanding, or if you need help, support with a specific situation or question, to ask your guides, ask your angels as you're falling asleep to give you that guidance and to allow you to remember your dreams in a way that you understand when you wake up. Really nice, pile number 2. So excited for you. This feels really exciting. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the serpentine, which is a very earthing stone. It stimulates the crown chakra, opening your psychic pathways. It also helps us to regain wisdom by remembering our past lives. You also chose the honeybee card. And honeybees are, of course, a symbol of sisterhood and community. And I say sisterhood only because the majority of them are female, but community in general. So if you're male or female, don't feel like it only applies to one or the other. And of course, the honey itself is very medicinal and magical. It's been used in prophetic rituals by the ancient Greeks and considered a gift from Ra by the ancient Egyptians. Golden opportunities, perhaps. We'll see as we get into your reading how these energies play into what the cards want to tell you about your current situation. So hold your question in mind and let's see what answer we can get. I already feel this one wants to come out. Communicate clearly. Okay, so what they're telling me is not only do you want to communicate to people in the physical clearly about what your intentions are, but to also communicate to the universe clearly. Honeybees, there is something about talking to the bees, telling of the bees, communicating to spirit, communicating to Gaia what it is that you need and want. And if you're not sure of what that is, then asking the universe to show that to you. Ask the universe to tell you what it is that you want, and then continue to follow those impulses. All right, let's get some more information, some more oracle cards. Find out pile number 3, solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quest times, during your quiet times. Interesting that I read quest times. But it's very interesting how that solitude, think of being alone as meaning you are all one, takes me back to the honeybee, because it's this hive mind. So there definitely is something about tapping into the collective consciousness and communicating with the collective consciousness. Let's get some more clues. Please answer pile number 3's question. Mirror. So what you are giving, you are going to get in return. It's reflected back to you. And this isn't just about with people, but again, with the universe. Being very clear with what it is that you want, setting your sights on that. If you ask the universe to show you what you want, and what you want is peace, then notice things around you, people, energies, places that reflect that peace, that sense of peace. Acknowledge it, be thankful for it, and you will continue to receive more peace. Of course, that's just an example. It could be something else. It could be love. It can be joy, motivation, inspiration. Whatever it is that you're seeking, once you communicate clearly to the universe what you want, look for evidence reflected to you of that thing. Let's take one more oracle card if we can for this deck. What else can you tell us about pile number 3 and answering pile number 3's question? Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. Yes. So again, what I'm seeing is a huge upskill in your psychic abilities, your magicking abilities. I see you working with the earth energies, working with cosmic energies to really create the life that you want. Let's take some tarot cards and see what other information we can get. I am loving the reading so far. And you know, when I see this mirror followed by the magic guardian, I'm reminded of Snow White. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? I think some of you may even be scrying in mirrors or water. And the solitude the energy of this card, solitude, isn't even like the Hermit card. This is you choosing to spend time in meditation, in reflection, in manifestation, and doing that on your own. On your own, but with the assistance of spiritual helpers and by tapping into the collective consciousness. All right, King of Cups. Mastering your emotions, being compassionate, being fair, loving, making decisions out of love. What other answers do you have? Okay. The Moon, of course. Tapping into that intuition, strengthening your intuition. Oh, all right, these fell out. We have the Four of Wands. And the Queen of Pentacles. Really great cards. And there's one more card I feel that wants to come out. The Chariot. You know, I never noticed these symbols before on this horse, and they are on this horse too. They don't show as much because there's not as much contrast. I see some of you working with runes and sigils, symbols. They are astrological symbols. This is, the Chariot is about achieving goals and overcoming obstacles, moving forward. And because they are taking my attention to these symbols, these astrological symbols, what I see is that you are overcoming karmic energy. You are balancing the scales, overcoming karmic obstacles. This is a huge triumph. Bringing stability into your life. You are mastering something. Mastering your abilities. And with the Queen of Pentacles, she's very nurturing. We see her holding this little fawn, surrounded by beauty. And again, they're taking me to these symbols. We have the double spirals. I see you overcoming some great obstacle. an obstacle that perhaps was set into the blueprint of your life before you were even born. This is a huge karmic release. They're also showing me these golden apples, which I've never noticed in this card before. Remember at the beginning of the reading, I said golden opportunities. And it reminds me of this story of these Greek gods in a race, and one of them using golden apples to distract one of the goddesses. I'm going to check something real quick. Let me be right back. All right, so it was Atlanta who offered to marry. She was very fast. She was a huntress, and she proclaimed that she would marry anyone who could beat her in a foot race. And so Hippomenes was given 3 golden apples by Aphrodite, and during the race he would drop them, and Atlanta would stop to pick up the apple each time, thus causing her to lose the race, and she ended up marrying Hippomenes. But the nice thing is that they loved each other. It was a happy marriage. So it was a win-win. So I see you overcoming some task that seems impossible, because Atlanta was a goddess. And the 4 of Wands is a celebration, a card of celebration. So what I see is that there's been some goal that you have, and also something that you're not even aware of that, again, was put into place before you were even born. Some kind of cosmic goal, karma that you're overcoming. But in your conscious 3D life, I see you attaining a very huge goal, something that you really have been working towards, and just being clever about it and magicking it, using the assistance of elemental energies, the universe, the cosmos, earth energies, just like Hippomenes did to win the race against Atlanta. He had the help of Aphrodite with these golden apples. And that's what I see you doing. Is these even look like golden apples as well. I see you turning something into golden opportunities and really benefiting from it, and just having this huge success, achieving abundance. Really, really amazing. And I see that this is on multiple levels. I see first and foremost this huge psychic development and your ability to work with these magical energies to manifest the life that you want, and overcoming some major obstacle to succeed in some endeavor that you have set forth to achieve. Absolutely amazing, pile number 3. So excited for you. This is a sweet victory, truly. And we have golden repeated in your reading. Please tell us what this is, what it is that you are achieving. It is absolutely golden. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye.